it's not that easy for everyone. It's just not. What am I talking about? I'm talking about life. I'm talking about anything in life. For 99% of us, it's not easy. It hasn't been easy, and it never will be easy. Everything you want to achieve in life takes a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, a lot of pain, a lot of misery. But if you keep fighting through it, you will eventually get there. So many people just stop. They quit. They give up. But those that don't, who just sit there and try to fight every day, will get there. They will find they're happy. It took me 30 years to figure out what the hell I wanted to do in life. Coming from a poor freaking apartment full of cockroaches, eating bologna sandwiches. Yet I'm only 20 minutes away from where I grew up. Yet I've come so freaking far. And it wasn't easy. It took 30 years of hard work, figuring it out, pain, depression, stress. It wasn't easy, and it's not going to be easy for the majority of us. No matter if you want to start a business doing something you love to do, to trying to create content for YouTube so you can make life-changing money. It just doesn't happen for the majority without a lot of hard work put into it. There's some lucky fews out there who get a hand up, who maybe were born into a lucky situation, or they get a great pull up by some body that's up already, whatever the case may be. But for the majority of people, it is not easy, and you can't live your life trying to, you can't hang your hat on hoping for that lucky position. And from where I come from, we called that lottery. You have all these people who are just unwilling to put in a lot of effort to get something they want, but they will play the hell out of that lottery because they're hoping just for that lucky number, that lucky card that's going to change their life. Well, guess what? Luck doesn't happen for 99% of people. You have to work your ass off to get it. And I've worked my ass off to get where I am. And it's now time I realize that, and I start enjoying every day for what it is. But then I have to realize that if I want a next step, if I want a new thing, I'm going to have to work my ass off to get it. It's just not going to come because I made it through phase 1, right? I made it to a level where I'm content. I can sleep happily at night. You can't just sit there and think, just like phase 1, that's going to come easy. Phase 2 is going to probably be even harder because you have all this other responsibility on your back. Even though it's a lot of fun and you enjoy it, it's still a huge responsibility to keep it. That's why if you're going to do something in life, figure out what's going to make you happy, because it's harder to keep something than it is to achieve it. So if you're not willing to put in more work than it took to get here, just to keep it, you're probably going to fail. So you got to figure out what your happy is. What that limit is that's going to make you happy, because it's going to take a lot more work to keep that happiness than it did to get here. Whether that's creating a reselling business on eBay, whether that's creating content for YouTube. If you create all this content for YouTube and you're trying real hard to make life-changing money on YouTube by making content and videos, guess what? Getting there's only half the battle. So you got to make sure that content you're creating, whatever you're doing, entertainment-wise, knowledge-wise, whatever, is something that you're going to enjoy to do from here on out, because you're just going to have to turn it up once you do make it. So whatever it is in life that you want to do, you want to achieve, make sure that end goal is something you're going to love. And this is, I don't know, more of a smack in the face for me to realize because I think I've been just, I don't know, expecting too much of myself lately when it comes to, or maybe not expecting enough of myself. Maybe that's the correct term. Just thinking because phase 1 was easy, phase 2 is going to just come to you. No, that's not how it works. You got to figure it out. You got to put in the work. You got to do the effort that it takes to get there. And if you can't, you know what? That's okay. At least you put everything you have into it. And nobody can take that away from you. Stop playing the lottery with your life and put the work in to get what you want. Because it ain't easy for everybody.